Good evening and tonight, viewers. I'm not James, but you might be. Last time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, we learned that Ketchi was a traitor. And now we're going to the Temple of the Ancients. The monsters around here are just kind of nothing. No, they're like nothing. They don't even matter. Alright, let's see. What can I put on Eris? She's fine with the Shinra beta. I'll put the star pendant on her. Here we are. Then if we try to go here... That's basically the cue that you gotta wait to, use the buggy on it. Alright, Eris gains Seal Evil. You go ahead and triple speed, because your time matters, damn it. Gonna go ahead and, rest up at this guy's, house. Turn off triple speed now. Go ahead and save. And we are going to go to the Temple of the Ancients here on this island. I'm going to try to avoid getting into a battle in the forest. Alright, good. There's annoying monsters in the forest. Basically these little red things that can cause berserk status on you. Which I don't have the means to protect against yet. Well, I guess if I wanted to. If you're spending money, you can buy the Mystify materia at Rocket Town and put that an added effect in your armor, and you become immune to both Confuse and Berserk. That's the other upside of the added effect. It protects you against anything that materia could cause, even if it's level 1. So transform added effect, Frog and Small. You got it. We'll go inside. And here's Sang. Song? I think it's Sang. I guess we gotta finish things up with, Sephiroth here. Anyway, he's gonna give us the keystone. So after all that hassle of, Ketchi stealing the keystone, well, we, end up with it anyway. I guess it makes sense. Alright. He is still alive. He won't appear again on screen, but he is still alive. He shows up in Advent Children, if memory recalls. Where do you put in the keystone? Which one of those slots do you fit it in? Or maybe in that little notch. Reminds me of them Final Fantasy X puzzles. Maybe that's where they got the idea. Anyway, this here is an Escher painting. But it's also the Temple of the Ancients. Let's see here. Let's, since... And I'll throw added effect. Transform added effect in the armor means that Frog... Oh yeah, she's got the star pendant too. That threw me for a minute. But now both Tifa and Eris are immune to Frog and Small. I'd put Cloud on that, but I mean, he's got a regimented materia loadout at this point. So it's not super clear where to go. Trident, upgrade for Sid. So what you do is you go over here. We can't go in this door. See? Turbo Ether. And there's an item up there. It's not super easy to tell where everything is, but I can see him. Ah, Kelsmelzer. Sounds like that should be like a brand of guitar or something, or some at. Maybe it's something in a chord. But you can just see it being like a brand of soundboard, right? Like, yeah, I ran through the Kelsmelzer and it sounds great now. Anyway, these wizard-looking dudes are the Ancients. It'd be funny if one of them looked like a wizard, one of them looked like a warrior, one of them looked like a black belt, you know, from Final Fantasy I. But I can appreciate the shout-out either way. I like how his hair is coming up through his sombrero there. The pointed hat. Or the Pinty hats, as the Scottish-inspired Condi Petty people call them. Anyway, we can rest with these guys. This guy will sell some items. Yeah, I know I won't be able to go back easily. I don't care. I guess I'll keep the other one open, just in case I really screw up somehow. Multiple saves are a player's best friend. Alright, so we go through here. Let's go ahead and Aqua Lung it up. Because Eris won't get frogged. Oh, that's such a great ability. Under Lizard, like its palette swap, can petrify you. I used to have a Dachshund, a brown Dachshund that would sit like that. So, every time I see that monster, I think of my beloved Dachshund. She was the best little doggy. Rocket Punch. Alright, so there is a class of powerful weapons that, we go through here, we go up here, and we can get that materia over there. There is a class of somewhat powerful weapons that have no materia slots whatsoever, and you find most of them in this dungeon. Luck plus materia. Luck, I think, factors into criticals, maybe? Or dodging? But yeah. This guy's the door hole. I think you can steal a high potion from him. I can't remember. Anyway, he absorbs fire, but probably doesn't absorb water, so let's go crazy with the Aqua Lung. Alright. He's got a lot of HP. I love that our weakest attacker took him out. Also, go nuts with your MP in here. There are enough ancients to where you don't need to worry. Alright, so we got, we got some, like, manicotis here or whatever. I think manicotis are the filled pasta, right? They could also be cannoli. Ah. Alright. This is annoying. Alright, I got a good pattern now. Just kinda gotta be fast about it. Don't dawdle. Once you get to the halfway point here, they'll just bring you back to the halfway point. And don't worry about that materia. We'll be forced over there anyway, so I can grab it in. Alright. Looks like the forbidden jacuzzi. Yep, like I said, the forbidden jacuzzi. Anyway, we can see here, we got Sang and Elena. God only knows where Elena got off to. Like, she's got a thing for Sang. You'd think she'd be there with him when he got murked. Aww. Dating your subordinate, that only ever ends well. I think Sang is her boss. Maybe they're peers. That's less of a bad idea. Like, not a great idea. Then again, I know people that work together that made good couples. I mean, I myself am the product of two co-workers who got married, so it would be somewhat hypocritical of me to, it would be a little hypocritical of me to reject that outright. But yes, here's Sephiroth. I'll stop talking about the circumstances of my birth and comment on what's going on. So basically, you remember the Spirit Bomb from Dragon Ball Z? It's kind of the same, along the same principle. Like, he's gonna gather a bunch of energy. Except instead of making everyone raise their hands and, send him power, it's more like... Well, you'll see why. You'll see what. But, yeah. It's basically a Spirit Bomb from Dragon Ball Z. Grab the materia. It's right there. We're not far from that room. Oh yeah. This is absolutely going to be the final showdown. Never mind that there's like 20% of the map we haven't seen. Actually, like, I would pay money to have someone do a JRPG where it's like you only have to examine like 80% of the map. I guess Breath of the Wild is along those lines. Morph materia. Anyway, Sephiroth here is going to take a soak in the forbidden jacuzzi. He just injured a guy, so he needs to soothe his aching muscles. And we got an ancient here. Yum yum. Let's take a rest. Let's do us a save. And I'm going to call it here. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, we'll continue through the Temple of the Ancients. Maybe find that room with all the murals, and figure out exactly what the hell Sephiroth wants to do. I'm not James, but you might be. Now have a good one out there, everybody.